Witcher 3 is one of the best RPGs ever to exist, and I'm gonna be ranking all its regions from best, good, mid, bad, and of course, trash. Now, what are the criterias for ranking, you may ask? Well, it's just vibes. I'm gonna come up with the explanation as we go. If you agree or disagree with my takes, watch this video and tell me in the comments below. Let's get started. By the way, this tier list is made by Demonster, so shout out to that guy. Okay, where do we begin? So we have White Orchard. Now White Orchard is the first region in Witcher 3 that you interact with, and I would put it at good tier. It does a very good job of introducing you into this magnificent world, and it is a solid opening region. It pretty much introduces you to everything the game has to offer. You know, the quests, the contracts, the exploration. It is a very solid opening region. Of course, it has the best quest in all of gaming, finding an old lady's pan. If you know, you know what I mean.
Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself.
Also, it does a very good job of instilling you with the fear of dog, the most annoying enemies in all of gaming. Now, second, we have Velen. Velen, I'm gonna be putting it at best tier. It belongs in best tier. It is the best, I repeat, it is the best region in all of video games. If you disagree, you're obviously wrong, and I will fight you. From Crow's Perch to Kyle to Crookback Bog, no other region in games where I've had this much fun exploring. The sheer eeriness of this place is just chef's kiss. They've nailed it with this region. Whatever the developers wanted Velen to be, they've pretty much succeeded in it. Coming to the third region, we have Novigrad. Novigrad, I'm gonna be putting it at good tier. I'm gonna be switching it with White Orchard. Yeah, that seems a very good place for Novigrad. Novigrad is also up there with one of the best cities in gaming, and there is a lot of thought gone behind it. Like at the topmost region of Novigrad, you have all the priests and the elites living, and in the rest of Novigrad, you have bustling markets, more middle class and working class people doing their stuff. And then you go to the outskirts, you have the outcasts like dwarves and elves living there. You have a vibrant freaking dog with businesses and so on. You know, CD Projekt Red really put thought into designing the city. It's not the best, of course. There are other games that do cities well, but Novigrad is up there. Now the next region is Novigrad Outskirts. This region I'm gonna be putting it at mid tier. There is not much going on here apart from the Hearts of Stone DLC. If you remove the Hearts of Stone DLC, this region is just, you know, you're just clearing out the question marks. There is nothing much to it. So yeah, I'm comfortable putting it at mid tier. What else do we have? What else? We have Oxenford. Oxenford, I'm gonna be putting it at good tier. Yeah, I'm gonna switch it with White Orchard as well. Oxenford is the first city that you encounter. At least for me, it was the first city in Witcher 3. You follow the Baron's quest to find the daughter, and she's in Oxenford. It's basically a mini Novigrad, but a bit posh, I guess. In Novigrad, the only posh region is at the topmost region, while Oxenford, as a whole, it seems like a good neighborhood. Maybe because of the Oxenford University there. I'm pretty sure that thought process was there when these guys made this region. So the next region is Kaer Valley. I'm sorry guys, this is the first and probably the only trash region in Witcher 3. I mean, apart from the Witcher school being there is nothing to this region. Not much enemies either. Like most of the enemies you fight here are bears. Apart from the story beats that happen in this area, and that too, like, it's not the area itself. It's just a castle. All the things that happen in Kaer happens in the castle, and everything outside of it is just boring. Trash it is. The first trash region. I know a lot of people are going to be angry at this decision, but it's my video. So the next one is Ard Skellig. Ard Skellig, I'm going to be putting it at mid tier as well. Is it mid tier? No, it is actually good. You know what? It is better than White Orchard. Is it better than Oxenford? Yeah, it is better than Oxenford. So I'm going to be putting it at third place, above Oxenford, but below Novigrad. I think that's a fair place for Ard Skellig, right? First of all, the vibes in Skellige is top tier. Ard Skellig is one of the most beautiful regions in Witcher 3. Also, I just love the people's accent there.
Just out of curiosity, why do they call you Madman? Yeah!
That's why.
I do have some gripes with this region. Skellige as a whole, I have a huge problem with this region. There are too many smugglers' caches. It just feels like filler. You know what I mean? You spend too much time trying to clear out all those smugglers' caches, and it can get really annoying. But Ard Skellig on its own, I'm happy with it being in good tier. The next one is Ard Skellig, and this is like a very small island, and I'm gonna be putting it at bad because so Ard Skellig, this island is kind of too small and it's kind of annoying as well because the only memorable thing in this that comes to my mind is fighting a freaking bear with your freaking fists. That's it. That's the only memorable thing in this region. Also, there's a path of warriors where you climb all that stuff, and because there are like harpies and sirens and you're literally on a cliff and it's very hard to like fight them there. Also, there's a tower appearing out of nowhere. That tower appearing out of nowhere, that quest, I forgot the name of the quest. That's the only thing that's good in this region. So this is bad. It's not trash, okay? Now the next region we have is Spikeroog. Spikeroog, I'm going to be putting it at mid. It is a small region, but everything that happened in this freaking island is fun and it is memorable, not like Ard Skellig. For example, the quest where you save the ghosts in this arena, that was memorable, and one of the best quests in Witcher 3 takes place here. You know, Ceris's quest, Possession, the quest where you fight a Heim. Everything about that quest leading up to it, getting to know Ceres, everything about it is peak, and it takes place in this region. It is mid tier. I don't think it's good. Like, these regions are too small to be considered like good. There's not much happening in this region, so it's kind of hard to rank them. I'm just going off by the quests they have. Now the next region is Hindarsfjall. Hindarsfjall an easily good tier. I'm gonna be putting it at below Ard Skellig and between Oxenford and Ard Skellig. Yeah, that's where Hindarsfjall is. Now Hindarsfjall is a region where you and Yennefer hang out a lot, so it is a very near and dear place to any Witcher fan. The quest Last Wish take place in this region, and you go to the garden area where you resurrect a dead guy. Not resurrect, like sort of make him talk. You get to know about Ciri. So I'm gonna comfortably put it at good. So the next region is Faroe. Faroe, I'm gonna be putting it at mid tier. Is it better than Spikeroog? Worse than Spikeroog? Again, it's just another random island in Skellige. So I'm just gonna be putting it mid tier. And the next island is Undvik. Undvik is easily good. Above Oxenford but below Hindarsfjall. This is where we fight the Ice Giant with Hjalmar, and also this is the only region in Skellige where you kind of feel eerie because there's no people there. The island is pretty much abandoned. You only go there for the Master Armorer quest and you fight the Ice Giant with Hjalmar. Where you fight the Ice Giant, it pretty much takes you all around Undvik. Like I said, it is a very eerie region in Skellige. Now the next region is of course Toussaint. Toussaint, I'm gonna be placing it at best. What can I say, guys? It's the best region from the best DLC ever, okay? Also, the vibe in Toussaint is just unparalleled. A lot of new enemy varieties. The base game is just dread and disgusting and cold, while Toussaint is just bright and vibrant and just sunshines and rainbows. I love this region. Now, Velen is still the best region for me in Witcher 3, but Toussaint is like right below that. CD Projekt Red just took the base game and made it better. More condensed, more content packed, and deserved to be at best tier. Now the last region, of course, is Beauclair, which is basically the city in Toussaint. And I'm going to be putting it at below Novigrad and above Ard Skellig. Just like Toussaint, Beauclair is just bright and vibrant, and you get a villa there. It is a very good city. It just feels like the top region in Novigrad, but it's just expanded. Of course, the quest in this region with the Queen and Regis and all of that top tier stuff. So yeah, guys, so this is like my final tier list for Witcher 3, the regions in Witcher 3. And I know a lot of you guys might agree with me, a lot of you guys might not. I just don't care. Anyways, I'm actually playing through Witcher 3 right now. So if you guys want to check that out, links in the description below. I'll be streaming on Twitch and YouTube. So hit that subscribe as well.